What episode are we on, Frank?
5. That's my whole hand, damn it. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
We're there.
And look what I got before we start. All right. Some guy when I got this, some guy went like, oh! He completely shot himself over this. Oh.
That just recently started coming out, like in Americas. They
Yeah.
released that recently.
Blu-ray too.
Oh.
They barely came out with that out.
Is this the beginning of our boxing arc?
Hell yeah. All right, guys. So we're now on episode 5 of Sakamoto Days.
That's one whole hand.
And before we get into the episode, dude, man, did they fucking tease us, man. Like, it was a big tease last episode. So we open up the episode with Lu and Obiguro
Getting serious.
are fighting it out. And Lu, while she's drunk, she explains that she's like part of the family. That she's all like, I won't let you hurt my family.
Well, it's a little interesting because they're doing their thing. Lu's not there yet, but she's obviously doing her drunken fist, still kind of handling. Again, Shin in the background, he's about to die every 10 seconds. They don't make contact. So I like the part where her hair whips her in the face.
Oh yeah.
And Lu's just like, lucky, lucky. But yeah, so Lin being drunk, being a talkative drunker, she kind of starts spoiling that she can't kill.
Yeah, She tells Obiguro that she can't kill.
And that's kind of like a red flag for me because, like, okay, you're telling everybody your weakness.
Yeah.
But whatever, we'll get back there later. Obiguro,
she gets a pass for being best girl right now.
She's pretty damn cool.
Yeah.
Obiguro gets intense and she's like, all right, let's do this. And Lu keeps on drinking.
Yeah, she just keeps on drinking.
She's like, I got this.
But even though she keeps on drinking, like she...
And in memory of her Lu keep on drinking, we're going to do the drunken fist.
Yeah. Was that a White Claw?
It's a White Claw. It's only 5%.
Yeah. It tastes like static.
It's static shock.
There you go.
Shock. It's 5 p.m. somewhere, baby.
The fight ends up like really fast, and Obiguro and Lu become friends basically. Like they get all emotional.
Lu unlocking her true hidden power with that second gulp. No, she goes into it full force, and then Obiguro actually starts having fun, and then gets her like wired up and like normally what the other guy would be doing. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. When he tells her to shut up or whatever.
Oh yeah. He tells her to shut up. Yeah.
That kind of emotion. So she feels alive and she's like, okay, let's do this, and like we should be friends, instant best friends.
Heck yeah. So after they become BFFs, we get Sakamoto versus Hardboiled round 2.
Back to the main course.
Heck yeah. So Sakamoto begins it with like just straight up like.
Question: is he still a skinny man?
Oh, so we find out that he's actually skinny. Like it's not just a visual representation.
He has burned enough calories in that day because he's been running around doing shit that he loses body fat.
Yeah, he just loses body fat.
Let me tell you right now, that's not how that works. But we got anime in the books. So.
It's anime logic.
Hey yo.
Yeah, so he blasts them through the wall, and this is like one of the things that I was telling you on last week's review. That there's gonna be like a lot of shots where they're fighting in mid-air, but here's the thing: I thought the animation was gonna go crazy because like at the end of the last episode they went wild with it.
They had their moments,
and it's basically Netflix going like, all right, make it cheap, dog. Like I don't know, something about it just didn't seem right. I can get what he was going for though.
Yeah, it's like allocation of budget, so.
Yeah.
Whether it was intentional or whether they ran out, that's the big question.
They're mid-air fighting and they land back on the ground. Like it's just like basically Sakamoto going like, oh, it's time to beat your ass, papi. And like he throws all those little gummy balls at him and he catches them.
Let's go.
Yeah, but without a glove though. Like he's able to use like Hardboiled's tactics without his glove.
He catches us with his hands. And then just goes like squeezes his hand, and then that makes the balls pop. But he does that when he punches him.
Yeah.
So it's like explosion in his face. That's pretty freaking badass.
Yeah, Sakamoto must have some intense hands if he can handle that explosion like that and without anything.
Because it gets serious, but again, when they get down, when they blast through the wall and they finally land in front of the Ferris wheel area?
The Ferris wheel, yeah.
And in front of that area, they get that smooth animation. And it's not super like fast, intense animation, But again, it really is that nice choreographed actual like moves.
Yeah.
And that is that Lupin style animation. When they get serious and when they start playing music, they even started playing Lupin style like funky jazz music, and they do the fighting scene. So that's how you know when it gets good. That's where the budget goes. TLDR, Sakamoto says it's family power, baby, and he's 100% serious mode. And that's what they do.
It's so weird. He does like a fucking. I don't think maybe I missed it, but I don't think they really like explain how like Sakamoto from the ground level is able to grab hard boiled, and they fucking go all the way up in the Ferris wheel.
Not bad.
And they break through, I think, like there or some shit like that. So it was really weird.
So in a little game called Street Fighter, there's a move called Shurioken. Shurioken, where you do like the spin and he goes uppercut. Rising Dragon uppercut is what it's called. Shurioken. Basically that. So Sakamoto, I think he does like that.
Probably uppercut him.
No. In Scott Pilgrim versus the World, the first Evil X that he takes out, Matthew Patel. He comes from the ground, he does a Superman punch.
Yeah, that's what it looked like.
That's what he did. But he does it so powerful that they blast into an empty Ferris wheel cartridge. So next door, the couple are like kind of like getting like emotional. And they just feel like, and you see Sakamoto and Boiled like across from each other, just like all bloodied out and shit.
Prior to this episode, I mean, I don't know how. Maybe like because Japan might air it earlier. I had seen that screenshot where they're sitting on the Ferris wheel chilling. Yeah. And I guess like that was supposed to be a good scene in the manga, but like people were complaining about the anime version of it, that it just happened too quick.
Like narrative wise, it didn't feel natural.
Yeah, it didn't feel natural. There you go.
It felt rushed.
Yeah, and I guess that was supposed to be like a big panel shot in the book, but in the anime, it just kind of happened after the whole fucking romantic Ferris wheel thing that he had with Boiled.
Which, by the way, they got from Final Fantasy VII, the Golden Saucer scene. If you know, you know.
So, Aoi, which is also another best wife.
Aoi?
That's her name, Aoi Sakamoto.
Blue Sakamoto.
Yeah.
Cute.
So she finds out that her husband has a bounty on his head, turning this into One Piece.
How does she find out? Oh, well, she finds him all thinned out, right?
Yeah.
She's like, what's going on?
She's all like, what the heck? And like, I think Hardboiled just straight up tells him that's why. Like Hardboiled is the one going like, oh, he has a price on his head.
Something like that. Yeah. She puts him. She gets all salty. She like outsalts the Boiled man.
Heck yeah! And this is what threw me off, and I found funny is that like they have a family rule book.
Hey, every family does, man.
Heck yeah! And what was the rule?
No, family rule number 6: no lies, no secrets.
No secrets.
Which is a great rule to have.
Yeah.
So now that the wife knows, that kind of throws things very differently, because before it was like a secret mission.
Yeah.
Now it's like and we'll get back to that later. Now it's like okay, the wife knows, but like, is she cool with it, or like what's up with that? Like, what do we do from here?
She's annoyed, but like she just tells him like, hey, like clear it up. Like I don't want this in my house, kind of thing.
Oh,
like
this is your mess.
Yeah.
Oh man.
She's just annoyed with it.
But he's like, what if I gotta do what I gotta do?
He can't kill.
He can't do it.
Yeah, he can't kill.
Okay. Just clean up your mess. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, honey.
He just has to clean up his mess. I mean, like.
Yes, honey.
After that, Boiled explains that like that the Dondekai sent him to kill Sakamoto. Mm-hmm. So in order to get information about the Dondekai, they go to an information bank.
Ichinichi rebrand Chase Bank. They go to a rental video. It says rentaru video. So. And that's pretty dope because it is information. Sakamoto says this is the information broker area.
Yeah.
So they actually have movie tapes, VHSs.
Yeah. They got like old movie tapes and all that.
That are recorded to give you information on top secret shit. So
yeah. But it's expensive too, apparently.
It's expensive as hell, but very cool. Again, if you've been out there watching. ZZZ is a fun game, and the whole point of the thing is that you guys own a video store.
Yeah.
And it's just been the nicest idea. I'm gonna start opening a video store.
Okay.
I got Blu-rays. One last note: the old man asked Sakamoto before "Are you back for good?"
Oh.
Which is a line straight out of John Wick.
Yeah.
You back?
You back.
Yeah.
The Continental right there.
Exactly. Good job.
So after Sakamoto gets all the information from the information bank, we're introduced to the Order.
I.e., we see a movie.
Yeah.
With the Order, yes. Big A.
So the Order, like, I guess Sakamoto was a part of it, and you can see that most of these guys are unstable. There's something wrong with each one of them.
That was the name of the team that you were thinking about.
Last week.
So they're called the Order. There's 10 of them.
Yep.
And like you said, they are all very interesting characters.
Yeah, one fool kills the chef just for putting onions on the fucking on the rice egg thing that they were eating.
Risotto.
Yeah, it was crazy. Nagumo seems to be like the lightest one out of all of them. All of them are a little serious, a little tense. But then again, with like in anime, with most goofy characters that are in like a special group, that like usually indicates that they're the strongest, you know, or
the crazier they are.
Yeah.
I'll be real with you. You already know. The goth girl, she's pretty cool.
Oh yeah.
We'll see what she's into. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I already know that she probably has something serious going on with Sakamoto. So. We'll get to
I know the goth girl looks. So the Order basically gets a mission tasked to them that somebody's going around killing members of the JAA, and they tell. So they're gonna have to look into it because it's getting out of hand. I think like they mentioned that it's like 20% of the JAA was already like wiped off.
So in order to get this information though, Sakamoto and the family have to go on a sneaking.
Yeah. They break into the Dondokai headquarters.
Yes, sir. Yeah, so the plan is that we're gonna get because again, this is the same day. This is still the same fucking day.
Dude, we're on the same day for 3 episodes. That's
like
crazy.
That,
It's fucking big ass arc.
And he's like, okay, if we can get the boss to take out the hit before tomorrow, then everything will be all good. So hence we go down. They do their sneak montage where they actually wear black suits and all that.
Yeah, they do their little goofy infiltration thing.
Actually, they take out 2 people, so they actually did pretty well.
Yeah.
And
props for Lou too. She just like she didn't wear anything black. She was just going in her pink sweater.
She's just having fun. Yeah, she's just there for a ride.
Yeah.
So they get there and then we find the team, the Don team.
Yeah, so when they go into like the main room for the Dondokai headquarters, they open the door and they find Nagumo there, like with everybody slaughtered.
Nagumo.
Yeah, and he's just like, oh hi.
Yes, you're late to the party.
Yeah.
He says, yes, it is I did this. And we're like,
yeah, which I mean like I believed it too. Yeah,
Like,
it's just like
something weird happened that like because again
he's like unpredictable sometimes too.
And if they kill the boss, then that means they can't pull away the the hit order, meaning that they're screwed because tomorrow everything will happen. Yeah. So that was
still the same day for 3 episodes, 3
much.
weeks. We've been in Sugar Amusement Park for 3 weeks.
Nothing's changing.
Basically Nagumo is all like, hey man, I was just kidding. He tries to kill what's his face?
He goes for Shin. He does the shit, and he actually gets him on the neck, and Shin's like, that mama.
Oh, yeah, this is it, papi. This is all I can do, Sakamoto.
Mama.
Yeah.
And then
easy. We might get copyright for that.
Oh shit. I get
Well, yeah.
So he pulls out the knife. It's actually one of those fun little flexible, retractable knives.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he doesn't die.
He doesn't die. Nagumo explains that they need to get stronger.
Yes.
And because there's a serial killer named quote X.
Slur is what they call it online.
Japanese version? Yeah.
So there's 30 groups within the JAA, and they're all being targeted. Yeah, they have been targeted. The killer is X, or they leave an X on the wall, so they've been calling them Slur. And in order to maintain order in JAA, the top 10 are trying to stop this guy. And all we know as of right now is that the killing started when the order for Sakamoto was put in.
Yeah, foreshadow. Yeah. So.
Yeah. Anyway, sorry.
And then I think like Lou or Shin, like one of those two go like, oh, like Poison Dude said that Sakamoto was part of the order or whatever.
He mentioned that he was there. Yeah.
And From there, they're back at basically at the market, and supposedly like now they're gonna train to get stronger. You know, Sakamoto does a lot of like bike cardio. Like he just runs around the bike.
Well, he's doing cardio. Which
yeah,
again,
cardio.
Like, if your plan was to lose the weight, why did you eat that?
Yeah, it was like, hey.
Okay. So we during the mission, we find out that Sakamoto is back to his regular weight.
Yeah.
So he just eats all that shit in one day. So it's like, I got a lot of questions because I like to eat a lot. I think I eat a lot.
Yeah.
But I go to the gym to kind of figure that balance. How much is he fucking eating in one day?
Probably like Christ. A good like 30,000 calories probably to get that fat that fast.
But you're right. I think he had to put on the mask.
Heck
he
yeah.
has to put on the bodysuit. Yeah.
Yeah.
the fat suit.
So.
But, yep.
Oh yeah. Assassins are just visiting the liquor store and they get clapped by everybody there.
Not much of a issue for the team.
Yeah, not a threat really.
Sakamoto already has 1,000 sets of like countermeasures enough that Sakamoto's daughter, right?
Yeah.
Was at the register with Lou, and Sakamoto's like, which button do I press? And Lou's like, close. You almost had it. The next one.
Oh yeah,
so
yeah.
a little girl can figure this out.
Yeah.
It's a button, and it's like a system. It's like a gun rack that just comes out and hits the person at the doorstep. So it's like,
goofy, yeah.
Two layers of that. A, it's guns that can shoot them. B, is just like a rack that's like, and C is like, oh, are you gonna use them or what?
Yeah.
So there's that he has security measures, and that's where we get Sakamoto kind of like training.
Yeah, the episode like ends up with them in training mode.
Right. We skipped a little part, but I kind of liked it because now we can do the big reveal.
All right.
We do get a reveal of who or what this X person is. Do you remember?
No, I don't remember actually.
So we pan into a dark night, and we pan up and we see dead bodies everywhere.
Okay.
And on the walls, we pan up to a wall, bloodied wall with a big X on it. Oh. And in front of the wall, there's
X-Men.
There's a young lad with a trench coat standing there, and I'll try to remember the quote, but he's reading a book and he says that when your eyes see something together, they adjust to make out the picture. So make sure to step away from your art painting to appreciate your beauty.
Oh yeah, I remember that, yeah.
And the guy's like looking at the bodies. So it's like, ugh. And we reveal is this guy, younger, but he has white hair.
Oh. Wait.
Yeah.
Wait, are you telling me Sakamoto has a brother?
I'm not telling you anything. I've never seen this show, but...
Yeah, we're not reading it. This is all new.
Are there 2 Russian people and only 2 Russian people?
You know what? It might actually make sense that, like... I wouldn't pass... I wouldn't, you'll be like that.
Yeah, you'd be like, you left me only, John. Why?
Yeah, we're twins or some shit like that.
Well, he looks younger because there's a younger frame. There's a thinner frame.
A thinner frame?
And, the voice that they actually do talk, so you can hear the voice. It is a bit deeper, but it does feel like it's like one of those like younger people.
Oh.
Yeah, like young, not mature enough yet. So.
Yeah.
So that's our big reveal. We know what our person killer is. There is someone else. It is not Sakamoto-kun, but when they will meet, we'll figure out. When the lines intersect for X, we'll find out. X is gonna give it to you.
All right. Well, that was basically it. It was a short episode.
Cool episode. We do a lot of information dumping. But it's good though, and I did like the little fight that Boyle and Sakamoto had. That is again. To me, that is Lupin the Third, because it's not fucking like super powered fantasy shit. It's, we're gonna fucking have a martial arts battle real quick.
At Sugar Amusement Park. Yeah, so that basically wraps up the episode. It was not what I expected, if I'm being honest. I thought it was gonna be like a bigger climactic
fight.
action scene, but
at this point, I've learned not to, because he can't kill anybody. So you automatically have to assume that he's limiting himself every single fight.
I'm telling you, Frank, look, I feel like there's gonna be a point in this anime
it's time for me to take off my limiter.
Where Sakamoto is literally gonna be like position like that he has to kill somebody.
Something.
Yeah, I feel like that's gonna happen, and is like it's gonna add to the drama of the show.
But he's gonna kill himself.
Heck yeah.
Because he's Sakamoto. And his day, baby.
Yeah.
No, he won't die. I'll be fine. Okay. What did you think, buddy? Slower shit.
Not what I expected. Maybe like 3 out of 5 episode.
Okay. You wanted like a big boom.
Yeah, like the way they ended the previous episode.
Bombs.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has bombs.
And you were even saying on last episode that maybe it was gonna be this whole redemption arc where like Sakamoto remembers him, and then Boyle goes like, he remembers me, but
they didn't even do that.
They didn't even fucking do none of that.
Yeah.
So a little disappointing this episode. Like the way they left us in last episode, all our theories we had, like, oh, this fool, he had like a good one where like, oh, I get recognized.
Hey, man,
that didn't happen.
Netflix, if you still want a writer out there, I got you, baby.
Yeah.
No, but that's why we do this. I think it's nice to kind of speculate and have, because again, we haven't seen any of it. This is fresh.
Yeah, this is new. We haven't even touched the manga or nothing.
Exactly.
Usually when I'm online, like I just skip every spoiler, you know, just so we can come in fresh into this.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen things online, but I've always kind of like stayed away from it.
Yeah.
And now that it's around us, I just don't even bother with it. So it's good
Yeah.
stuff. I got places to be, people to see. So
Yeah.
those are Sakamoto Days.
Yeah.
Episode 5. But hey, let us know. Tell us what you thought and why.
Yeah.
Why is this guy doing that?
And we'll see you on episode 6.
Why change the name to X?
Yeah.
Why buy a whole platform that you can't sustain? I'm just kidding. But until then, ciao.